All right, what is going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Oh, let's turn that down. Cesar Mascoro Jr. with M8 Sales Mastery. And with our 15 minutes to mastery, we do to get you some information, inspiration, and motivation so that you can attack your day. Man, I'm coming to you live from out here in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. Weather is beautiful. The sun is amazing. And man, it's just the perfect setup for an outdoor networking mixer that we're having tonight. Because tonight we launch M8 Sales Mastery Live out here in Scottsdale. And, figured I'd come in and just share some information with you on this, right? And this sun beating down right in my eye as I'm walking through the street here. But man, listen, we've got 2026, the New Wave Tour launching tonight. It starts tonight out here in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. We've got a great group of people that are going to be out here with us. And so, when I launched M8 Sales Mastery, I thought, man, I want to change the way the industry operates. I want to change the way the sales teams operate. I want to change the way people look at us, right? And so because of that, it's about thinking big. It's about being a disruptor. That's what I pride myself in doing, being a disruptor. Sometimes it annoys people, a lot of times, right? But at the end of the day, it's about making sure that we're bringing value each and every day. And that's why I love the quote that we've got today, right? Think big, think disruptive, and then execute with full passion. All right. That is a wonderful quote when you stop to think about it. And so let me change this view here real quick for you guys, because I want to talk to you guys about why it is that I started M8 Sales Mastery Live. And, I remember, I think back to my days when I was selling, I was a sales manager or general manager, and all these events, these shows, the home shows that the builders would put on, the manufacturers would put on. And, when you stop to think about the fact that you look around and it would always be the same people. It would always be, the shows would be about the same people being there, but it was never anything to do about sales. Every show that I went to, whether it was a builder show, right, that they were showcasing new models, or whether it was a trade association show, you always had the manufacturers there. You always had the lenders there, and all these sessions that go on and all these speakers that would go up, but nobody actually spoke about you or me back then, the sales consultant. I'm like, what is going on here, right? And look, I strongly, 1,000% believe that each and every one of you out there does an amazing job, considering the fact that you haven't really been propelled into the spotlight. That all of you out there that are pounding the pavement every single day, and that you're out there executing, trying to help families to the best of your ability without having truly gotten the full support that you need. That's why I finally, one day, it was during Christmas of 2022, that I decided, you know what, enough's enough. If I don't do this now, it's never going to happen. And that's when I decided to leave my role as a general manager, making a boatload of money, to start M8 Sales Mastery, because I wanted to represent you. I wanted to bring you something. I wanted to provide you even more tools. I'm not saying you don't know what to do. That's not what we're about. What it's about is enhancing the way that you operate, right? So I wanted to bring programs and training and structure that you could execute upon. And, you all know what happened, right? During our first year in the business, man. 7 months of zero business, 7 months of nothing but no, 7 months of people looking at me like I was crazy, people thinking that I was stupid for having left my career. Yeah, and me reaching out to folks that I thought would be like, hey, you know what, man, we're going to lend you a hand. We got your back. We're going to help you. I'd not just say it. I really thought that they'd be like, hey, you know what, we're going to get you come on in, work with our team, even if it's for the day, throw a little something at you, nothing, zero, right? And all that was motivation. All that was that little chip on the shoulder to say, you know what, the big middle finger to everyone out there that did that, and show you, you know what, this is truly needed. And we started moving along and grooving and happening. But it's always been with companies. It's always been with retailers. It's been with directly to community operators. They would contract us. We come in and we work with them. We still do to this day, right? But there were a lot of you individual sales consultants out there, a lot of you individual community managers out there who wanted something more. You were wanting to invest in, you were willing to invest in yourself, wanted to invest in yourself for a program that wasn't just there for you to follow along, that it was there, it was going to walk hand in hand with you. And our program was not set up that way, right? Because it was set up for the companies, for the larger retailers and for those community managers to go ahead for the community operators to invest in their teams as a whole. And so finally last year, 2025, I thought, you know what? Why don't we put a training that's open to the public? Why don't we put on an event that's open to the public? Training class that's open to the public. And this was back when I was still in San Antonio. And so we offered it up, right? I remember to this day, it was, what's up, Dave? How are you, brother? Look at this guy. What the heck? Got Dave Finney right there. Good running into you, bro. That's a great car. Is that a rental or what?
Yeah, it's a rental. Yeah.
Look at that.
I like it.
We'll see you later, man. How about that? Dave Finney, Build Media, one of our sponsors for MH Sales Mastery Live. He's out here. He'll be out here tonight with us at the mixer. But anyway, listen. Decided, I'm going to go ahead and do something that's going to help out. That's going to allow you the opportunity to invest in yourself and come out to an event, get poured into, be celebrated the way that you deserve to be celebrated. And that's why MH Sales Mastery came to be. MH Sales Mastery Live. Okay. There's MH Sales Mastery, the company, manufactured home sales mastery. We do training and consulting for retailers, community operators all across the country. But MH Sales Mastery Live is a 2.5-day event that is to celebrate you. That is to bring speakers from across the country, speakers that are from across the industry that have been doing this at a very, very high level, that have learned what it takes to be able to help sales consultants do great things for themselves, right? And so I decided, you know what, we're gonna put this thing together. You have these events that happen in every other industry, right? I mean, heck, man, I've been to Tony Robbins events. I've been to Grant Cardone's, 10X Growth Conference and things of that nature, but we don't have anything like that for the industry, right? And so I decided, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna do this. And we had our first one in May of 2025. We had a whopping one person show up. One person, man. My family was like, oh my God, what are we doing? I'm not gonna lie, part of me was the same way. I was like, oh my God, maybe we did this too soon, right? We bit off more than we could chew. But you know what? That was 2 years into who we were as a company. One thing that I learned is in those 2 years, man, we fought tooth and nail. I know that in those 2 years, we really, really dug deep to be able to pull through and keep moving forward. And we got to where we got by being consistent every single day, even though we were being laughed at. I know some of you out there, man, were like, this guy, what is he freaking doing, right? I'd reach out and like I told her, man, I still carry a little chip on my shoulder about that, And it's funny because, it's just funny how the world works. You do this thing, right? And you're out there trying to do this thing, and you believe certain people are going, and then those people start coming to you and seeing if you can help them or things like that. I'm like, really? Anyway, so whole bunch of motorcycles coming down right here, Scottsdale Avenue. But listen, go back to what I was saying. We started this event May 2025, one person. Did the second one here. It's a bit of the same hotel last year. Three people showed up to that. And then from there, we went to Orlando. In Orlando, we had about 15, 19 people show up. And then we did Dallas, right? Every time it got bigger, better. We didn't have any speakers the first time. The second time, and when we came here, we had one speaker. Then when we went to Orlando, we had, I think, three or four speakers. And then in Dallas, man, we had some really powerful speakers that came in. We had like 5 or 6 speakers come in. Dave Finney was one of them. You just saw him driving by. And so now here we are. Bigger, better, all for you. Yeah, Joe Ceballos. Joe was there. Right? Love it, Joe. It was fire, man. It was fire. And this one is going to be even more fire. You got 2 fire icons there. We're going to have 3 of them for this one, and it's going to keep growing. But listen, it's about you. It's about all of you out there. Look, I was in your shoes. I sold just like you. For you salesman, I was salesman. I was general manager. I did everything that you do right now. I know the struggles you go through, and I'm not saying you struggle selling, but we know that some of you are. I'm talking about just the bull crap. Try not to cuss. Right? I'm talking about all the mess you got to go through in this business, and how a lot of you, not all of you, but a lot of you, get taken for granted. Right? You're held in the background, like no, don't be going to these things because. Man, I don't need anybody talking to you. I'm trying to steal you away, all this other stuff. This event is for you. Every sales consultant out there, every community manager, every sales manager, every general manager. This is for you to come in and level up. And look, some of you like, well, I don't need training. I don't need training because I've been doing this for a long time. I get it that you've been doing it for a long time. But hell, even that nice BMW that Dave Finney was driving around in needs a damn tune-up regularly. So you should consider this a tune-up. Not so much that we're teaching you how to do things. It's just a tune-up. It's for you to get inspired, for you to learn from some other great people, like, for instance, here, right? Dallas had my mentor come and speak. He did a keynote. Mr. JK, Joe Kesterson, man, that was fire. That was great. It was fantastic. Everybody was fired up. You can't not be fired up whenever you hear JK speak. And this year, our keynote is being done by none other than Matt Nino with Calco Industries, right? The head of sales nationally for Calco. He's going to be coming in. We've got James Connolly from Trove. A lot of you have been seeing Trove out there doing great things with what they do as far as being able to show your buyers what their home would look like right on the computer. Right, he's going to come in now. Here, listen to me. These speakers aren't coming in to pitch you on their companies or their product. They know specifically that they are here to pour into you, to give you insight on things that are going to help you execute a whole different level. So even like James coming in, it's more about the technology aspect of things and how you need to be in tune with this and some of the things that you can do to better the experience that you provide. All right. We've got Thomas Dixon with Dynamic Home Repair coming in. Dave Finney is going to be speaking for a little bit as well. Dave Finney with Build Media. We got Duncan Metz from the Mobile Home Guys. You guys see, I don't know about you, but this guy's all over my feed on Facebook and Instagram, the Mobile Home Guys and AI lead generation and things of that nature, right? Well, he's going to be coming in and talking things AI. And we got Thomas Dixon, the president of the Manufactured Housing Institute of Arizona, coming in. All of these speakers coming together to share with you what it takes for you to truly have a magnificent career, to operate like a true professional in this industry, not just like a salesperson. And in between all of that, we've got some group training sessions that we're going to do, some learning sessions that are going to help you execute based on how buyers are making their buying decision today, based on how you can stand out and how you can earn more business and help more families along the way. All of this packed into a 2.5-day event that starts tonight. Starts tonight with a fantastic mixer because we want you to enjoy your time. Food, drinks, music, great weather outside. We're going to have this mixer outside out here. And that's why I started MH Sales Mastery Live for you. All of you watching out on this, whether you're watching it live or you're catching the replay at some point in time. This event is for you. So if you're a sales consultant anywhere across these United States, heck, even internationally, if you're selling manufactured homes, you need to get your butt to the U.S. That's right. The great U.S. You come be at one of these events with us. Whether you're a community manager, sales manager, general manager, I don't care what it is, what role you play. This event is to be able to lift you up, help you level up, help you operate at a completely different level, and to celebrate you. Because you deserve it, and we're bringing it to you. Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, MH Sales Mastery, my team and I are here to advocate for you day in and day out. Right? Look, guys, it takes tens of thousands of dollars to put every one of these on. We're right now, man, I was having this conversation with my wife earlier today or yesterday, and she's like, hey, are we ever gonna like make money on this thing? Because right now we're losing money. And the way I look at it is this way, and she agrees. Don't get me wrong. We're investing ourselves into you. We know that at some point in time down the road, the payoff will come, just like it did for us when we first started after those 7 months of no business. We know that the payoff will come. But right now we have this opportunity. We had this idea. We had this passion. We had the thoughtfulness, the mindfulness to think bigger and think like a disruptor and come out and put this thing together and bring it to you. So right now, man, look, yeah, we're taking a loss in doing this thing, but it's out of appreciation for everything that you have done for us. Because we know that not all of you get the opportunity to be a part of a company that's willing to invest with us so that we can do this thing for you regularly. So this event is for you to be able to do that. Look, I don't know that we can do this. We'll find a way to make it happen. But if you're in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area, or you can get your butt down here, we'll find a seat for you somewhere in there. Okay, I know we're sold out. But man, if you don't mind coming in and learning from these folks and giving yourself the opportunity, we'll make room for you. So come on down to the Scottsdale Marriott Old Town. Come be a part of it with us. But if you can't, look, we've got the next one coming up in May 5th through the 7th. We're going to be in Chicago. All right. So all of you out there in Chicago, beautiful Chicago, great restaurants. You know, we do great hotels. You know that we're going to have great speakers. And then in July, we're going to be back in Orlando. So start to seriously consider yourself worth it. Invest a little bit of money. Oh, Caesar, but then I got to fly there and I got to do a hotel. Listen. You're going to invest in yourself, and this investment, I guarantee you, Joe, if you're still on here, I'm sure Joe can talk about the results he got immediately from having come out here, how much his career has changed, how much his life has changed, how much his business has changed. Joe Ceballos, who was in Dallas with us, look, he left that event, guys. He was already a part of it, and he would follow us and do these things, and, you know, he was part of this and that. But this guy came to Dallas, and since he was in Dallas, his life, his career has completely changed. For the better. Not that it was bad before, but just so much better. And it can happen for you as well. Look, because when you come here and you surround yourself with people that all think the same, act the same, want something bigger and better. Maybe you just don't know how to do it. And you're going to have great people coming out here like Matt Nino, Thomas Dixon, Thomas Dunn, David Finney that you just saw driving. That was weird, man. And Duncan Metz, right? And James Connolly from Trove. All these people coming together in one place. Imagine you've got all of these people coming in one place to talk to you, pour into you, help you, give you something that they don't even share with other people, only those that are immediately around them in their own company, and you get to learn directly from them. And we're going to have bigger and better event in Chicago. And it's going to continue to get big because I promise you, look, I'm here to tell you, just like the quote said, think big, think disruptive. Guys, I have huge plans for this event and what it's going to do for you and what we're going to bring to you as we keep growing this thing. So what I was saying is this. When's the last time that you blew through a few $100s that did not have a return on investment for you? Maybe you bought that one thing that, I got to have this, but it didn't do anything for you. Or maybe you went out on a weekend and went out and binge drink, or I don't know what you did, and you dropped a few $100s there. What'd that do for you? Here, you're going to invest in yourself, and you're going to take your career, you're going to take your income, you're going to take your whole way of operating to a whole nother level. So yeah, maybe you missed out right now in Phoenix. Beautiful hotel, like I said, Scottsdale Marriott Hotel. It's beautiful, man. And when we come back out this way, look, guys, we're going to do it bigger and better. But every time it's different, because every time it's a different speaker. Every time it's different speakers that are sharing things with you. So come on out, be a part of it. Chicago, May 5th through the 7th, July 21st through the 23rd, we'll be in Orlando. And then I got something huge planned for the end of the year. Am I going to fall flat on my face? Wouldn't be the first time, right? But we're going to go for it. We're going to do it. So I hope that you'll be a part of this with us as we continue to grow this. Right now is your time. This is for you. We're advocating for you. We put this program on for you, with the sales consultant, the community manager, the sales manager, the gentleman, the ops manager, all of you guys, all the frontline people that don't, you know what, your ownership may come in and pat you on the back, but they ain't highlighting you. Not out to the masses. We want to do that for you. We're doing that for you. So come be a part of it. If you're in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area, like I said, man, look, maybe we got to take it outside. Maybe we're going to have to move from inside to outside to fit you guys in, because they're not going to be able to fit us. I don't know. I'm all about figuring that out. But come on out. All right. And if you can't be here, then make your plans right now to be in Chicago with us. May 5th through the 7th. Okay. You can go right now and you can get yourself your tickets. Let me see if I could get that link. There it is. The link is in the comment section. All right. I think. Let's make sure. Yep, there you go. Link is in the comment section. Click on that. Get your tickets ordered right now. 50% off. 50% off the ticket. Let me give you the promo code for that. Promo code is Chicago 26 EB for early bird. Use that promo code at the checkout, and you get your tickets for Chicago for 50% off. It's for a limited time. Okay. Don't sell yourself short. And let's build this community. Let's revolutionize the industry. Let's change and challenge the status quo. Let's do this together. All right? It's going to be amazing what we do over the next few years and beyond that. All because you decided to take a chance on yourself, just like Crazy Fool decided to take a chance on MH Sales Mastery. So you guys have a great Tuesday. Right? I got to get ready, finish up some stuff, because in 2 hours, man, we start this mixer out here. It's going to be a great time. Food, drinks, music, more, all out here. We hope that you'll be with us in Chicago, Orlando, and beyond. All right? You guys have a great one. And as always, my friends, I really can't wait to meet you.